It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity.
There we go. All right. Whew. Let's see what we got here. First of all, to those out there who tuned in as soon as the stream started, thank you. Oh Lord, that is terrible. Tired t-shirt. Come on, snappy, snappy. Much better. All right, let's see here. Let's throw that over there. Let's close these. And then let's go here. Let's make me look beautiful, everybody. Yay! Okay, so first things first. Let's do a sound check. This is the sound of my voice. The voice is the sound that I make out of my mouth. My mouth makes the sounds that make my voice. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Let's make sure the volume's right. Oh Lord. All right then, all right. Now, next thing. I know, I'm doing a lot of shit that should be probably have done beforehand, and I apologize. I am running just a wee bit behind. There we go. Actually, I don't need that then. Give me this. Let's see, how we're doing a brightness here. A little higher? I'm pale, it's not gonna matter. It doesn't matter what color I change it to, still gonna show up as pale. All right, so now, of course, since I'm flying by the seat of my pants, Funko, one more time, Funko Pop logo. Now, because the fun part, let's see if, damn it. Let's go with logo. Nope, not that one. Transparent. I just put the Funko Popo. God, geez almighty, Charlie, come on now. Funko Pop logo. Transparent. And let's see if this thing will actually work this time. Actually, I like this one. Yep. Save image as a P. God dang it. What the hell? Oh no, it's currently unavailable. Seriously? Yes, I know. I waited to the last minute to do stuff. Gasp. Oh, that's right. I do that all the time. That's the same one I just pulled up in it. Yep. Oh, never mind. Save image as. Now let's see if this will actually work. Or if I just skedaddled myself into believing that this is actually going to work when it's not. All right, hold on to your butt strings. Your what now? Hey, look at that. It worked. Now, of course, that's not really going to show up because that's transparent as well. Damn it. Bravo, Charlie, bravo. So close, yet so far away. All right. since we've already discussed that I do things in such a, you know, an amazing order. Let's see what we got here. May I edit? Oh shit. You know that time where you thought you had all your shit together and then you think about it for a second and you go, holy shit, I've done nothing? This is one of those times. Nope. And I don't have my fancy art program installed yet, do I? No, of course not. That would be silly. Balls. What if I do this one? Okay, nope. That's not what I meant to do. Forget it. Let's do that one. Can we do this one? You watching this shit happen in real time, man. That's a much bigger image, too. Uh-oh. Where'd you go? Shit. I wasn't holding on to it. Seriously? I lost it there for a second.
It looks good, yes? No? Yes? No? Okay, we do this now. We do this now.
Okay, we do this now, okay? Okay, that's what we do. Is we do this by showing you what Funko Pops I have. So I'm just going to use this to see. I'm going to try to put this right underneath the camera so you can't see it, but it's there. But it's not, but it's there. Because I don't want you to know. Yes, there we go. So there's a very thin white line at the bottom of your screen. Please ignore, as this is the shelf that I will be using to show off my stuff. All right, so this is what we do, okay? I'm going to show you, I have to stare at camera. Very difficult to do, stare at camera instead of stare at screen, because screen isn't actually with the camera, so it makes no sense, okay? Let's see here, let's see if I can make that just a little bit better. All right, so I got this. Close, close, close. Where's John? It's not Thursday. John's not here unless it's a Thursday. Duh. Not a Thursday. No John. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, my eyes. Bloody hell. I can't see a damn thing. Oh, now I can't see nothing. I'll put the glasses back on. Secret identity. Damn it, now you made me forget what I was going to do.
Ah, yes.
I need to do my intro video into what the hell I'm doing. Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. All right, so here's the problem, all right? So I'm gonna put these two over that, okay. All right, so I'm gonna do an intro, okay? And then we're gonna go from there. Oh yeah, that's right, I was gonna figure out if I could put a, create an output projector. Yep, that'll work. Because it'll make me stare at that. Yep. Okay, just put that one there. No, don't do that. Don't, I told you not to do that! Damn you, fool.
One minute, please. I write a program that makes me go oopsies.
I kid. It does not make me go oopsies. It makes everyone else go oopsie.
Wunderbar. There we go. Hello.
Okay, this is what we do. I will do this now, and then we shall go from there.
We're recording now.
Be one with the universe.
I forgot what am I saying now? Right.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am Blibbidibidoo. And that's how most of the recordings go. Where's my watch?
Someone stole my watch.
Hello? Who stole my watch? Oh, there it is. Never mind, found it. Oh, it's all good.
You're crazy, man.
All right, let's do this.
Excuse me.
Okay, now I'm ready. I'm already recording.
Sorry, it's things I see in the background that just drive me nuts, because I'm OCD out the yin-yang.
Lords and ladies of the realm, it is I, Charlie, master and creator of Optical Fusion. As promised, for a very, very long time, I have given you the hope that one day I, Charlie, would sit down and talk a little bit about my Funko Pop collection, which there's quite a few of them, but that's okay, depending on who you are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a series of videos to show you some of the complete series that I have. Now, of course, as you can see behind me, all of these behind me are not complete. So you're not going to see every single one of my Funko Pops. But there's quite a few series that I'm very interested in showing off. And of course, if you see that I'm not showcasing a series that you think I should definitely do, please reach out to me. Oh, God damn it. Come on, Charlie. You know what would be brilliant? If I wrote a goddamn script. Is that too hard? Really? Is it that hard? I'm talking to myself. Let's try this again. Lords and ladies of the realm, it is I, Charlie, master and creator of Ultra Fusion, and I'm here to give you a video on something that I've been promising to do for a very long time. And that, of course, is to basically give you an intro to the videos that you're probably going to see on YouTube or on wherever your viewing platform of choice may be. And basically, these videos are all about my Funko Pop collection. Now, that being said, I am not going to give you... I may or may not do videos on incomplete collections. All the Funkos that you see behind me, and unfortunately to this side as well, are not complete series. But that's okay. I'm really close on some and very far away on others. But that's not the main focus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a series of videos that shows you the different collections that I have accumulated. And then that will be the base. And then I will, going forward, I will do a recording of the unboxing of new Funko Pops, either that I bought at the store, which thankfully has gone down. My wallet thanks me very much. But it would appear that I have quite a few generous benefactors out there who have been sending Funko Pops through our P.O. Box. So I will be unboxing those, and along with all the other stuff that might come in the mail through our P.O. Box number. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy the Funko Pop collection series, videos, whatever these might become. Here are some of my Funko Pops. Intro video done. Cha-ching. Give me a pen. Someone give me a pen. Oh yeah, put the whole pens on the bottom. All right, so that's intro. Intro done. All right. Next we have, let's do Venomized, okay? Venomized. Let me move this humongous mug here. Let me move this over here. I had a chair. Never mind, I don't need it. I'm strong like bull. And full of crap too, like bull crap. All right, let's see here. That's how, folks. 4 scores of 7 years ago. I don't know what I'm talking about. 373 is due 60. Sorry, I'm putting these into order that they're supposed to be in. It makes it look cooler. Whoop. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Start of video number 2. Lords and ladies, it is I, Charlie, master and creator of Ultra Fusion, and as promised, I am here to give you one of my Funko Pop collections. Well, not give it to you, but show you what collection I have. And to start it off, I'm going to start off with one that I'm pretty excited about having. That, of course, is the Venomized set. Now, if you were to look on the back of a box, I'm just going to show you one of the backs of the boxes, you'll notice that there are a total of 5 in this series. Now, here's an interesting thing. I actually have 6. How do you say? Well, I'll tell you how. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's this beautiful thing called the Marvel Collector Core. It is a subscription service that you could do through Amazon that gives you a new box of goodies from Funko Pop. Sorry, Marvel and Funko Pop. I think it's like every 2 months, I think, and it gives you, like, you know, exclusive, awesome Funko Pops, and plus some other things like socks or T-shirts or keychains, any of that stuff. So, anyways, without further ado, this is how I have 6 instead of 5. The first one, or the reason why I have 6, is Venom, and you can see right here on that wonderful label is the Marvel Collector Core. That signifies that it is kind of like, you know, a special edition type thing. So you have Venom. Look how nasty and drooly he looks. Very nice. And then let's get down to the Venom. Okay, so this is another Venom. This, of course, is him being turned into Venom. As you can see, Venom, the symbiote is taking over this gentleman. And then, of course, the really cool one is, what happens if Captain America were to be venomized? Oh, yes, that's right. Look at that. I mean, that would be awesome. That'd be like a cool one-off, kind of like TV series, comic book series, something like that. That'd be cool. And then, of course, you got to do another Avenger if you're going to do Captain America. So let's go ahead and do Iron Man. How awesome is that? Yes. I mean, I love how they incorporate even the chest and keep with like the red, black, and white theme. And then we've got to keep with the Avengers, right? Right? So what about Venomized Hulk? This is yet another one where Venom is completely taken over Hulk, but it'd be kind of hard to figure out that it was Hulk if Venom was, or the symbiote was all over him. So here is the Venomized Hulk. And then finally, this last one, it is a Venomized and it's not a Venomized. And that's because this, my friends, is Carnage. Now, Carnage is basically like, it's the residue of the symbiote that then, of course, takes over a certain gentleman and makes him go absolutely batshit nuts. But this is Carnage, and this, of course, completes the collection. Like I said, there are 5 in the collection. As you can see right there, I've got all 5, plus the extra one, which, of course, is the Marvel Collector Core. It just looked really effing cool. I'm not gonna lie. This is a real fun, like, set to get, because not only do you get like that Venom feel to it, but you also get to see what would happen if Venom were to interact with some of your superheroes, such as the Hulk, Iron Man, and of course Captain America. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you too can gain these in your Funko Pop collection. And that's another one done. All right, let's see. What's the next collection?
And that's right, it's all underneath the table. What's under the table, man? What is this?
Oh my God! Who put that there? Ah! Just kidding. No, not. Yes, I am. Oh God! The humanity, the horror of it all. Ah!
I'm kidding.
Hello. And we're back for more. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Bleed Bit of a Hurdy. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am Charlie, Master and Creator of All the Confusion. I am here to give you yet another Funko Pop Collectors video. So, as you may know, I'm giving you a bunch of these videos for all the different series that I have for Funko Pops. Well, fucking A. I fucked that up, didn't I? I like to use cuss words. Lords and ladies of the realm, it is I, Charlie, Master and Creator of All the Confusion, and today I'm here to give you yet another Funko Pop collection movie, video, whatever it's called. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, I want to showcase this next set just because I think it's kind of cool. Unfortunately, apparently the collectors don't think very highly of it, but you know, it's a little fun. It's called the Batman Imposter series, and basically the Batman Imposter series takes on several of the Batman villains and basically put their, I'd say their like color palette and a little bit of a look on top of a Batman Funko Pop. So to give you an example, I'm going to show you the Poison Ivy Imposter Batman. As you can see, definitely the Poison Ivy as if she were Batman. And of course, on the back, you can see that there is a total of 7 of these wondrous Batman imposters. So you have the Poison Ivy imposter. Then you also have the Scarecrow imposter, which I actually like the fact that they got, like, you know, they've got the cross stitch going on there. You could see the different lines, so it's kind of like a Scarecrow type of body. Next we have the Two-Face, which of course you got 2 different faces. The color contrasts and the ratio and stuff like that. Pretty dang cool. Yeah, I love the fact that it's like pinstripe on one side. Then we also have the penguin, which of course you can't do the penguin without like a tuxedo suit and the monocle. I mean, if you're not going to do that, might as well not try it. So here is the penguin imposter. And then we have the Riddler imposter, which of course gives you that old school green and purple theme, with of course a huge question mark on the forehead. And he's looking ready to give you some brain pain. Now here come the last two, and the reason why I'm leaving them off to the last is they're a little bit weird. And the reason for that is that you would think, okay, we've got the Riddler, we've got Penguin, we've got Two-Face, we've got Scarecrow, and we've got Poison Ivy. One of them is going to be the Joker, right? Wrong. There isn't a Joker in this series, which is very odd. You would think out of all of the Batman supervillains that you definitely would want to see a Joker imposter. So what we have instead is two versions of the same character. And now that I've already told you that it's not Joker, you must be wondering, well, what is it? Could it be Mr. Freeze? No, it's not Mr. Freeze. It's actually two different Harley Quinns. So you have this Harley Quinn over here, which is just the color code, doesn't have any hair whatsoever. And then you have this one, which is the Harley Quinn that actually has red hair in it. Let me just push it a little further. So you got the red hair feel to it, which I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not exactly sure why you would do two different Harleys and leave like a Mr. Freeze out or a Joker out. But that being said, and also the fact of the matter is, I mean, this Harley Quinn is a dude. This one definitely has more curves like a lady. But other than that, I mean, it's why make two different, a dude Harley Quinn and a chick Harley Quinn? It's very odd. But anyways, I do wish that there was a Mr. Freeze and definitely a Joker, but this is a fun, it's a fun set to look at. I do like the fact that, you see the Riddler theme and the Penguin theme and the Two-Face theme, the Scarecrow theme, and of course the Poison Ivy theme. And of course there's a ton of other villains that I would have loved to see the imposter treatment done to, but these were the 7 they selected. So there you go. There's the Batman Imposter Collection.
Batman imposters, Batman imposters,
Imposters.
imposters,
Get down with your bad self.
All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go.
Let me go. Beelzebub has never put aside for me.
I'm sorry, what were we doing again? Oh yes, we're doing Funko Pops.
What is with this hair? I'm losing my hair. Lords and ladies of the realm, it is I, Charlie, master and creator of Altered Confusion. I'm here to give you yet another Funko Pop collection video. And this one has to do with a Disney TV series that I fell in love with. And the series, thankfully, not many series get to do this, but this one actually got to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Now I'm very sad that the show is gone. However, it was a phenomenal show. And the show I'm talking about is Gravity Falls. Now, in the Gravity Falls collection, there's 4 characters, which is kind of sad because I think that there's quite a few other characters that I would love to see in this collection. But the 4 main ones are Bill Cipher, which I am not going to tell you anything about Bill Cipher until you see the show, which I highly recommend that you do after watching this video or any of the videos that Altered Confusion produces. You need to watch the whole thing of Gravity Falls, and you can thank me later. So you have Phil Cipher. You also have Grunkle Stan, the con artist great uncle who runs a place called the Mystery Shack. Then, of course, you have to have your heroine and your hero. The heroine, of course, being played by the one and only Mabel Pines, who loves colors, rainbows, and piggies. And, of course, your your best friend, your worst nightmare, the conspiracy theorist himself, the one and only Dipper Pines. Now, I say that there's only 4 of these, and technically that is correct because there's 4 in this collection. However, this is one of the many Funko Pop collections that have a ton of variations. There's many different types of Bill ciphers. There's quite a few types of Mabel and Dipper, and I think a couple of Grunkle Stan. But this is the core set, all 4. Bill, Stan, Mabel, and Dipper. If I had my way, I would have liked to have seen a Sue figurine, at least a Sue figurine, because I think that would be great. There's a bunch of other ones that I would have loved to have seen, but that one would have been just awesome for me. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, do yourself a favor, watch Gravity Falls from beginning to end, find out about Bill, find out about Grunkle, and go on a hell of a crazy roller coaster with Mabel, and sometimes grimace, sometimes cheer, sometimes just hope you know, or hope that Dipper does what he needs to do. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, here is the Gravity Falls Funko Pop collection, and I hope you get it too. Damn it, one. All right, Gravity Falls, Gravity Falls.
Gravity falls, it goes. It falls down to the ground and all around. Ho, 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 ho. Woo! Oh no! You got lots of planning to do, Lucy.
Weird.
Oh no, what happened here is a little bit of a misunderstanding. I don't need to do that. Oh no!
Very odd.
Oh, please don't hurt me. I'm just a poor boy from a poor family sparing his life from his monstrosity. Will you let me go, please? I am just a poor little boy.
Okay. Right now, okay, so what I should be doing right now is I should be giving... All right, let's get all smarties.
All right then. All right then. Let's do the next one.
Ha! Hi everybody, this sounds fun.
Why do you keep this clicking thing?
It's to drive my attention, okay? Lords and ladies of the realm, it is I, Charlie, master and creator of Logical Confusion. I promise you Funko videos, and Funko videos you shall have. This one, of course, has to deal with, well, it has to deal with a very touchy subject. If you have not watched the last 2 Avenger films, or maybe just the first one, not the second one, or maybe if you watch both of them, they still could cause a little bit of an issue. And the reason behind that is Thanos. And this is not just one Thanos, it is 6 Thanoses. Thanoses? What anyway? Anyways, so basically in Avengers, Thanos is on his way to utilize this wonderful glove to collect 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Infinity Stones. Now, of course, each one has a color. So you must be asking, okay, you're being a little weird, so let's do this, shall we? All right, let's start with, how about the Space Stone? The blue chrome Thanos. And then let's go with the Mind Stone, the yellow Thanos. Isn't he pretty? And then let's go with, oh shit, I already messed up. Reality Stone. Yeah, here we go. Reality Stone, the red Thanos. And then we're gonna go with the Time Stone, which of course is green. Look, he's smiling, everybody. And then, of course, let us go with the Soul Stone, which, of course, is orange. Now, we have 5 of the 6 stones. The 6th stone, which, oddly enough, is not in the correct order if you're watching the movies. Just telling you, it's not in the correct order. Spoiler alert, maybe, I don't know. The first Endgame has been out too long, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, so the last one is purple, and purple, of course, is the Power Stone. And the reason why I held this off to the last was the fact that the Power Stone, Thanos is actually grumpy. He's not smiling. See, look, this is happy Thanos. This is grumpy Thanos. And for some reason, only the Power Stone is grumpy Thanos, which is weird. But I do like the fact that, you know, I was able to pull off the amazing feat of getting all the different chromed colors. It's a lot harder than it looks. Still a little bit odd that the purple is the one that's different. And the other thing that you'll see with a lot of the Funko Pops, especially when they're chromed or they're variations of a base, they all have the same number. So all the smiling ones are all number 289. However, Mr. Frowny Face over here is 415, which means that it is different from the group. So I'm very curious, and maybe someone out there who could tell me, is there a 289 where Thanos is smiling and is purple, and then is there the rest of the collection at 415 where they're all frowny faces? Anyway, so this is my Avengers Infinity War Thanos Chrome collection. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you watched the films, because they would make a hell of a lot more sense, or these would make a hell of a lot more sense if you've seen the film. So thank you for tuning in to watching the Marvel Avengers Infinity War Thanos Chrome Edition. All right, that one's done. Okay, so that's Infinity Stones. Okay, so I've got that one, I've got that one. Let's do DuckTales. Woohoo! Everywhere is an infinite DuckTales. Woohoo! Let the DJ not be hazard. That's a stranger. I love me some DuckTales. Damn it!
All right then. All right. That hurt a lot.
That's okay. I just smile. Lords and ladies of the realm, it is I, Charlie, master and creator of Utter Confusion. You want Funko Pop collection videos? I shall give you them. And this one is all about a favorite of mine from back in my youth. I apparently watched quite a lot of Disney TV, and so as a result, I fell in love with a story about a billion, million, zillionaire duck and his crazy ass nephews and the Adventures of DuckTales. So without further ado, you will see that DuckTales has a total of 5 in the collection. Of course, the main character, Scrooge McDuck, the million billion zillionaire out there, who of course is kind of finances all the craziness that happens on the show in a roundabout way. And of course, you need to have a select party of individuals who are going to get in trouble. So let me introduce you to Huey, and then Dewey, and finally Louie. Now, of course, no crazy adventure would be complete without a little twist to it. And so I introduce you to Webby, who I believe, could correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe is like the housekeeper's niece or grandchild or something. But anyways, so you have Webby, you have Louie, Dewey, Huey, and Scrooge McDuck. I am very interested. I'm a little bit confused as to why I don't see Launchpad, which apparently, I mean, he is the most bumbling, crazy guy out there who basically can fly, drive, use any piece of equipment. He may destroy it, but he'll get it to work, sort of, to get you out of danger. The other person I'm very interested, or I'm kind of confused as to why they're not present, of course, is Donald Duck. Donald Duck is the caretaker of these 3 young men, Uncle Donald. But other than that, I mean, this is a great TV series, and it's actually come back on Disney. So I highly recommend that you watch the old stuff and the new stuff. There's also a movie too, if you're feeling a little frisky. But anyways, this is the DuckTales collection. Once again, it's Scrooge. It is Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Webby. Check out the TV show, the movies, and of course, make sure you have this amazing collection at home. All right, that's another one. Ow, I think I actually stubbed my finger. How did I stub my finger? What's it gonna be next? What's it gonna be next? Who knows? It's a surprise. Oh, surprise, everyone, surprise. Right then, the next one is another surprise that you'll never see coming unless you already know my Funko Pop collection, and then perhaps you'll know sort of what's coming. Or maybe not, who knows? Okay, that was DuckTales. Take a deep breath. You can do this. Come on, man, you got this. Forgot to push this button here. Here you go. Lords and ladies of the realm, it is I, Charlie, master and creator of Utter Confusion. You want Funko videos? I give you Funko videos. So here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Here is another one of my Funko Pop collection videos. So this one is around a TV show. You'll notice that I've got quite a few TV show collections, and hopefully I'll get all of them completed. But this one is complete, and that of course is, how do I explain this TV show? It's weird as hell. It's definitely not for the weak of mind, and even though it's quite old now, in relative terms, it's still a show that you need to watch, and then you need to watch the continuation after, what was it, 20-year break, which is crazy that they actually were able to bring it back. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, the TV show I am talking about to you is Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is a crazy ass show. And there are a total of 7 collectibles to gain. Now, of course, the first one I've chosen is the Log Lady, which she is weird, she is spooky, she's a little bit odd, she loves her log, and her log tells her all the secrets. Then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, I can't exactly explain what this dude is, but if you watch the show, you'll know. And this, of course, is the Giant. He's there to help you, if only you allow him to. Now, of course, some of the other characters that you'll definitely meet during the show is the very scary and weird Bob, who has a lot to do with the storyline, so pay attention to when you see him, if you see him. Do you see him? Interesting. And of course, if you want to talk about Bob and dealing with weird people, you gotta pay attention to Leland Palmer. I could go into more details, but that would be a spoiler, so Leland Palmer. Now, why is Leland so important to Twin Peaks? Oh, that's because the vast majority of the story revolves around his daughter. And that, of course, would be Laura Palmer. And yes, this Funko Pop looks a little bit morbid. It should. She's wrapped up in plastic wrap and dead. And that, of course, is how the show starts. Now, there is one other character that I want to talk about before I reveal the main character. And the next character is like, she's that promiscuous, slightly slutty, slightly innocent. I'm sort of a friend of Laura, but not really. But am I really? And that, of course, is the one and only Audrey Horne, who definitely has a lot of sass, if you know what I'm saying. So you have Audrey Horne as well. Now, of course, the main character of Twin Peaks and the man who makes the show truly worth watching for like really bizarre reasons, because this guy is just so kooky and nutsy, yet he gets to the bottom of it. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Dale Cooper. That's a mighty fine cup of coffee. Damn, that's a mighty fine cup of coffee. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you need to see it. But anyways, this is probably by far one of the weirdest TV shows I've ever seen, and upon seeing it and seeing that there was a Funko Pop collection associated with it, I had to get every single one of them. Now, technically, there are some more characters. I don't think there's any more Funko Pops for this, but there are definitely a couple characters that I kind of wish were part of the set, but aren't. But they definitely, highlighted many of the main characters. And that, my friends, is the important thing, right? So do yourself a favor. Find out about Twin Peaks. Watch the TV show. I think there's like 2 movies-ishes, and then of course the continuation series, which was a 20-year break, which built, like, you have to watch the first part to truly understand the awesomeness and craziness of the second part, okay? So watch Twin Peaks, okay? And also, thank you for tuning in to see my collection of Twin Peak Funko Pops. All right, Twin Peaks. All right, what's the next one? Tailspin, anyone? Tailspin? Okay, let's do Tailspin. La 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 la. Ooh, that one hurt.
I feel a little too high on my range. Oh, Lord, I'm getting old now. Oh, my bones, they're breaking and they're creaking and they're creaking and they're crocking and rocking and rolling and bowling for soup. That was a fun band. Not gonna lie, that was a fun band. Now, of course, I can't remember that song that I loved by them, but that's because I can't remember what I ate for breakfast. So let's be honest, I'm not the person to ask about stuff from my past. Okay. What was this? Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Ooh. Shit. Okay. Oh. Lords and ladies of the realm, it is I, Charlie, master and creator of Logic Fusion. You wanted Funko Pop videos? I'll give you Funko Pop videos. And this one is all about another TV show that I watched when I was growing up, and it was
It's actually kind of a fun little twist. It was filled with a bunch of the characters that you saw in the Jungle Book, but this time in a TV show called Tailspin. Now, case in point, let's get right down to it. The first one, and probably the main character of Tailspin, is Baloo the bear, which of course, main good guy in the Jungle Book. Now, as I've stated in other videos, there are sometimes different versions of the same character. This is actually a slightly different version than the normal Baloo. And the reason why is that if you could see, it says flocked, which means he's got like that faux fur fuzzy feel to it. So it's not the basic Baloo, it's a special Baloo. So of course you have Baloo. Of course, in the Jungle Book, there was also this crazy person called, or I don't know, orangutan called Louie, which he looks like, a chill, laid back, hang out with me dude type of character, just like the Jungle Book. And of course, the ruthless, cutthroat, bad guy CEO, Shere Khan. Which, I mean, he was ruthless, cutthroat, and demented in the Jungle Book. Now, the next two characters, which makes this collection, which, by the way, there's 5 of them, the next two aren't actually part of the Jungle Book. They're just kind of like put in to make Tailspin its own thing. And that, of course, is the leader of the delivery company, which Baloo is the pilot for, and that is Rebecca Cunningham. And then Baloo's sidekick, who's always getting in trouble, but always has an inventive way to get out of it. That, of course, is Kit Cloudkicker. So I have to say, like I said, this is a TV show that I watched when I was growing up. It's a lot of fun. I mean, it was kind of silly, it's kind of stupid, lots of adventure, air pirates, Baloo having to find some cargo that got lost or he got tricked. And of course, Shere Khan trying to find ways to get everyone in trouble and put them in debt and whatnot. But Tailspin, definitely check it out. This is my Funko Pop collection, and thank you for tuning in. All right. So that was Tailspin. Next on the agenda. How many more we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more. Hold on your lederhosen. We're going for a spin. Not literally. I mean, if I were to spin the camera, I think I'd give myself motion sickness as much as everyone else. So let's not do that and just call it a day. Okay. Okay, George, which way to go, George? Which way to go? Which way to go, George? Which way to go? Oh, George, come on. What did I do, George? Come on, George. Oh, George.
Whoa, I'm about to fall over. Hello there, friends, neighbors, residents of the whatevers. Hardy har 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 har.
I come before you to sit in this seat to tell you things that you should know already, but you don't know because you're watching this. All right. Okay, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be the 8th video of Funko Pop collection showing. So hold on to your pantyhose. Let's do this again. Lords and ladies of the realm, it is I, Charlie, master in creative Ultra Confusion. I have another Funko Pop collection to show you. And so this time I shall show you something that is quite vintage. Well, the Funko Pops aren't quite vintage. It's the theme, the subject matter, if you were. And that, of course, is the classic TV series Batman. And of course, there's actually more than one set, okay? So this is just one of the sets, and this, of course, is a set of 5. And this, my friends, is the old school penguin. As you'll notice, beautiful top hat, monocle, and of course, an umbrella. Key components to make a penguin happy. And of course, as part of the entourage, you can't go anywhere without Mr. Freeze, which of course has his wonderful freeze gun in hand to freeze out the good guys. Now, of course, one of the really old school favorites back in the TV series back in the day had to be the Riddler. And of course, you could see his wonderful costume with his bandana face mask. Oh, love that green. And the purple, the purple. Okay, so here's another one. This is not an enemy, this is a friend. And this, of course, is Batgirl. Oh yes, we had to put at least one good person in this one. Okay, now I've held off one, okay? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a fifth one. And this fifth one kinda doesn't translate into the Batman mythos past this. Now, of course, you know, for all those hardcore Batman fans, like, oh no, this guy's still seriously in there. But most people have no idea who the hell this next one is, and that, of course, is King Tut. Oh yes, he looks vicious, I think. I'm gonna be totally honest with you, I'm not exactly sure what King Tut's powers are. If you do know, just, you know, leave a message somewhere on the video. But this is the complete, this is one of the complete editions for the Batman Classic TV series. There is another one. I unfortunately do not have all of those, so I can't show you that. But King Tut, Batgirl, the Riddler, Mr. Freeze, and the Penguin. Iconic. Good girl, bad guys. And a great, kooky, goofy TV show that if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend that you just watch a couple of episodes. I know it's a little bit I mean, it's not a little over the top. It's way over the top and stupid, but it's a good time. I mean, it's fun to watch a couple of those episodes and just see, you know, all of the comic book noises of like the zounds and the zanks and the thuds and because believe me, you watch a couple of those episodes, you'll thank me. And also, here's one of the selections from the Batman Classic TV series. Okay. That was original Batman series. And yes, I know that there's more than there should have been a Joker, and I do have the Joker. It's somewhere over here. But the unfortunate thing is I don't have that complete set. And so I'm not doing the videos with incomplete sets. Because if I were to do that, dear God almighty, do you know how many sets there? First of all, don't ever. Here's a fun little tidbit to anyone out there who wants to collect Funko Pops. Don't try to collect Rick and Morty. It'll make your brain explode, like the TV show. Because this, no, there you go. This right here is Rick and Morty, and there's like 4 different sets within that. It's like a subset of a subset of a subset. A bunch of those guys show up on boxes that aren't included in that set. So, okay, now, the next one. That one, okay. Okay, here we go. Alrighty then. Oh, I'm at the edge. I'm at the end of my leash. AKA the mic cord.
Now we're going back over here into the other side. All right. Hey there, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Hello, haha, hello. Okay. I'm gonna write this down so I don't forget it.
And let's do it again. Shabam! Shabam! Oh my God, so weird. Lords and Legions of the Realm, it is I, Charlie, Master and Creator of Logical Fusion. You want more Funko Pop collection videos? I give it to you. So ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about this next one, and that of course revolves around a movie that kind of had a bit of controversy around it. I personally didn't see the controversy, but then again, I don't know. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me tell you about the movie Ghost in the Shell. Unfortunately, or fortunately for those involved, there's only 3 Funko Pops in this collection. The first one the Major, the main character, the one that basically sparked all of the outrage. Which, by the way, played by Scarlett Johansson, which is why there is outrage. More to come on that later. The next one is Bato. Bato, of course, is the Major's left hand, right hand, both hand man. He's got cybernetic eyes to help him take care of the bad guys. And the last one is the Geisha, which basically only had a pivotal role like once in the movie, and it was kind of like, yeah, it's a big ass scene, but then it's like, which is kind of weird that you know, put that there, but some of the other characters probably would have been better there. I don't know. But anyways, let me just go. I know that this is like rant and rave, but this is my Funko Pop collection. So let me give you a little bit of rant and rave here, okay? The Major is a soul, a spirit that body jumps. There is no nationality to the Major. The Major is whatever she wants to be. Sometimes she body jumps into a guy. Sometimes she body jumps into a blue person or a red person or a white person or an Asian person or a black person or an aquamarine person or a mermaid or an alien. It's an android. I understand. A lot of people are like, oh my God, Scarlett Johansson can't play the Major. Why? Why? The beautiful thing about the vast majority of anime out there is that any nationality can be the nationality of the character for the series. I mean, that's why it's so appealing, because there isn't like, this person is super duper Southern. I mean, sure, there's a couple characters that definitely have like the draws or whatever, depending on the voice actors, the dubbing, the subbing, and all that stuff. But I don't really have an issue with Scarlett Johansson playing the Major. Long story short. But, of course, there's that movie by Paramount. There's also 2 animated movies, Ghost of the Shell and then Ghost of the Shell 2. I think it's called Innocence. Of course, there's 2 anime TV series called Ghost of the Shell Standalone Complex, which, amazing. Watch them both. And I have a very, I don't want to call it a soft or a warm spot, but I have a spot in my heart for a certain character, bad guy, might I add, in the Ghost of Shell Standalone Complex, the Laughing Man. And I really wish there was a Laughing Man Funko Pop. Maybe there is. And if there is, someone, like, hook me up, because that would be awesome. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, here is the small, petite, complete collection of the Ghost of the Shell movie Funko Pop collection. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 down, and 1, 2, 3, 4 to go. 5 to go. 5 to go. My God, I'm doing amazing, I think. All right, next one. I'm gonna have to take the mic off for this one because it's a little bit outside the mic range. Which means I'll have to play with the mic in a second.
Hello, Mike.
Hey, my name's not Mike, it's Stu. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
My legs are cramping. Holy crap.
It's kind of Chewbacca-ish, but with like a scream of agony that does not sound like he's happy.
Does Chewbacca ever sound happy?
Point taken, my friend. Point taken. Okay, I understand. I understand where you're coming from. That's just a little weird, though.
Come on, man. Don't you even think about it. It's one of those times where if you think too much, your head will explode.
Oh, come on, man. I don't want my head to explode, but I have to think. If I don't think, what am I going to do?
Dude, just gotta ride with the waves. Make them love you. Through thick and thin. Through surf and smurf.
Surf and smurf?
Yeah, that's the new way of life.
surf and smurf. You smurf to surf it, surf and smurfing, you know. It's one of those things. Don't you understand what's going on in the head of the brain of the man you're standing in front of?
No, and I'm starting to wonder if you've gone insane.
Nah, dude, I'm just intellectually, spiritually existential. It's one of the craziest things in the world, man. Yes, I am one with the universe. I am one with Geronimo Jose.
Who the hell is Geronimo Jose?
I don't know, but he sounds like a cool guy I want to meet.
You're really weird, don't you know that?
I know. But that makes my life seem worth living. Because it's so awesome.
All right then.
Excuse me, I have the burps.
I hope I didn't scare none of you away. Right then. Oh no, I totally missed on that one. Oh shit, there goes the neighborhood. Spaceballs. Ah, terrible. Oh shit. Of course, the one I want to do next, I put the furthest away because that made total sense to me in my head.
Do you listen to the words coming out of your own brain that aren't your words, but they're coming? Because I sure as hell do. Oh God, I'm going insane, aren't I? Oh no. Mamma mia.
I swear to God, man, if you start singing that song one more time, I'm gonna come over there and punch you in the face.
Oh no. Oh. Oh, Maria.
Point taken.
Ha!
Lords and ladies of the realm, it is I, Charlie, master and creator of Vodka Fusion. I have quite the Funko Pop collection for you. This, of course, is a Funko Pop collection based off of a movie, which is based off a TV show. No. Son of a bitch, I fucked it up.
Let's try this again. Everyone take a deep breath. Oh, God.
Lords and ladies of the realm, it is I, Charlie, master and creator of Vodka Fusion. I have yet another Funko Pop collection for you. This one is based off a movie, which is based off a book. The book, of course, is something that if you have not read, you need to read immediately. Not immediately. I mean, you want to see this video. And then do yourself a favor and either buy yourself the physical copy or the ebook version of this book. And then, you know, you can thank me later. Of course, the book I'm talking about is the one and only Ready Player One, which of course, the movie based off that book is Ready Player One. So here's the Funko Pop collection for the characters from the movie Ready Player One. So as you'll see on the back, there are a total of 8 characters that you need to collect to have the complete series. But there's actually 9, which one is not on there, but that's okay. That's okay. I will show you all 9. Oh yes. I shall give you the surprise. Of course, the first one is Show. The second one that you'll definitely want to take a look at is Artemis. Oh yes. The next one has to be Sorrento. Like that old school noir type feel, you know? Yeah. How about Daito? Samurai vibes, anyone? I'm feeling them. Then, of course, you have H. Oh, yeah. Pretty sure this guy could kick the shit out of anyone. You don't understand. Next, we have Percival. Might be an important character. I don't know. Just in case you're wondering, you might want to pay attention to this guy. There's Percival. And then the not so bad, or not so good, it's a 6er. And there's more than one of these, so these are bad guys, just in case you didn't know. All right, so here's the 8, okay? So you have 6er, you've got H, you got Daito, Sorrento, Artemis, Sho, and Percival. But I said there was 9. There's one that's hidden. And it was hidden sort of in when you're trying to collect them in Funko, not so much in the movie, and that of course is the Iron Giant. Oh yes, my friends. The Iron Giant also has a Funko Pop, which if you look at the back, this is how you know that it's, you know, it's one of those like, it's there, but it's not really there. You'll notice that it's not part of the collection. It doesn't list any of the collection, but it is 100% part of the collection. Also, the numbering doesn't match up. You've got 496 up to 503, and this is 557. But that being said, do yourself a favor, watch. No. Let me restart this. Do yourself a favor, read the damn book. And if you have any inkling or memories of the 80s, and you have not read this book, you will thank me 1,000,000 times over, because this will blow your mind. And then you can watch the movie. You know, you can watch the movie. It's not going to do as much as the book will do, but it's fun to watch. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Ready Player One Funko Pop set. Read the book, watch the movie. Thanks a lot.
Oh no!
All right, there's another one down.
Time check. 9:20. All right. Doing good, doing good, doing good, doing good. All right, the next one. Over here.
All right.
It's a crazy, wazy, crazy, wazy, bazy, wazy world.
Starring you truly. All right.
Who the hell is you truly?
Delicious. And nutritious. It's just like Mama's baking.
Hello. Lords and ladies of the realm, it is I, Charlie, master and creator of Ultra Confusion. I have another Funko Pop TV series set for you to see. Now, of course, this one gives me a little bit of pain. Not a little bit, a lot of a pain in the heart. And that's because this TV show was gone way before its time. I mean, like, the network tried to sink this show because it didn't understand it, but the awesomeness unfortunately wasn't completely understood until after its cancellation and all of the different actors and actresses have signed on to other projects. Now, we've always had that hope, that desire, that dream that the TV show would come back and they'd have all the characters, and we got a little bit of that when they tried to do a movie that didn't do so well. And if you still have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, you are missing out on a huge chunk of life, and that chunk of life is called Firefly. Now, the Firefly collection has 5 characters in it. There's definitely more than 5 characters, quite a few characters, and I'm kind of curious as to why they're not on there, and maybe there are outside this collection, but this is the collection I have. So without further ado, let me introduce you to the mercenary, the greatest man alive, Jane Cobb. Then, of course, you have to have the no-nonsense, I will mess you up, Zoe Washburn. Also, second in command of the Firefly, which, of course, is a ship. Which, if you don't know that, damn you, you really need to watch the 13 episodes that are available and then cry like the rest of us that there is no more than just 13. The next one, of course, is Zoe's husband. You know him as Hoban Washburn, but most of us know him as Wash. And of course, the most crazy, most excellent, most professionally unprofessional pilot you've ever met in your life. This man can fly anything. Just don't ask him to dress up. He'll always be in his Hawaiian shirt. And then ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the captain of the crew, the one and only Mal Reynolds. Malcolm Reynolds. Mal. Captain Mal. Played by Nathan Fillion, which makes it all the more harder because you get to see Nathan Fillion on all these damn TV shows, but it's not the one you want. Oh, so close. The cool thing, or the sad thing, is that during one of his TV series, Castle, he actually did a throwback or a little Easter egg for Firefly. So check that out if you haven't seen it already. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I know I've said there's 5 and there's only 4, but here's the last one. And this one has a soft spot in my heart. And I think a soft spot in a lot of guys' hearts from back then. And she's still very beautiful. But the character's name is Kaylee Fry. The most talented, most sophisticated engineer, mechanic you'll ever meet. Oh, I love me some Callie. Now, like I said, it is a little bit, this literally is the base 5. However, it is interesting that you don't see Book, you don't see River, and you don't see the Doctor. Because those, I mean, literally, ooh, you don't see Honora either. I mean, that would basically be the 9 characters that are constantly, yeah, the 9 characters that are constantly interacting on the Firefly, on the ship. Also, if there is a Funko vehicle of the Firefly, I will be forever in your debt if you were to give it to me. I don't know if it exists, but if it exists, I would love to have it. Because that would just be like, oh, because I've got these, I've got t-shirts, I've got posters, I've got the Blu-ray version of it, I've got the DVD. I'm a little bit obsessed with Firefly, okay? But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 5 piece Firefly Funko Pop set, and I hope that you enjoyed seeing this. And if you haven't seen the show, go ahead and watch it. You could watch the movie Serenity. Not as good, but it gives you a little bit of a kick of what Firefly could have been. So thank you for tuning in. Okie dokie. Bam. Okie dokie. Time check. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, then I'll have to take a quick little break. Okay. La 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 la. Shit. Hello. Lords and ladies of the realm, it is I, Charlie, master and creator of Ultra Fusion. I promised more Funko videos, and I shall give you that. And for this one, I shall bring you back to, I guess, my youth, and maybe even the youth of those before me. What I'm talking about is a TV series called Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes, of course, was based around a lot of different animated characters that are probably not PC in today's society. However, were freaking hilarious back in the day. So this is definitely not all the Looney Tune characters. This is the set of Looney Tune characters I have. So without further ado, let me introduce you to a Daffy Duck, which of course you'll look on the back, there are 6 in this series, okay? So this is the series I have. I hope that there's more Looney Tune series, but this is the 6 I have. So you have Daffy Duck, who of course is always looking perturbed and with quite the lisp. Then of course his friend, archenemy, rival, the one and only Bugs Bunny, which of course is one of the main characters of Space Jam. Just putting it out there. And of course, part of the Looney Tune universe would be incomplete without Sylvester and Tweety. And of course, as a bit of a lesser known yet pretty major character in Looney Tunes, for destructive purposes, that is of course the Tasmanian Devil. Now the next two, it gets a little weird. But for some reason, the next two have to deal with the opera. One is a character that's already seen here, and the other one is one of the other characters of Looney Tunes. So we'll do the one that's already there. This is Opera Bugs Bunny. It's got the Valkyrie helmet, the long, lovely pigtail locks. And then we have the Elmer Fudd Opera. The ever-present bumbling hunter of the Looney Tune series, who is basically really trying to take out Daffy and Bugs like all the time. It is kind of weird that in this selection they didn't just have like Elmer Fudd as his normal self, as the hunter, but he had him as the opera version and then the Bugs Bunny opera version. I personally would have liked to have seen, and maybe there are out there, but they're, you know, the Roadrunner, Coyote, Wile E. Coyote, what's some of the other ones? Of course, Elmer Fudd. I can't think, I'm blanking out, but anyways, Looney Tunes were, and still are, amazing. Definitely not PC though. There's a lot of death, there's a lot of mayhem, there's a lot of injury and accidents and a lot of physical humor that would be quite frowned upon in today's society. But seeing as I was born in today's society, I was born, you know, way back then. Daffy, Bugs, Sylvester and Tweety, Taz, Bugs in the opera, and Elmer in the opera, all amazing things in my book. So ladies and gentlemen, this is my Looney Tunes collection. All right, I need to take a break. Be right back. Ta-da! Helps if I hit the unmute button. All right, here we go. Hiya, everybody. Hello. Hello. I've got it. Oh, I know who you're doing, what to do.
Let's do this, shall we? Okay. Woo.
Oh yeah, getting ready, getting loose. Here we go, dude. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Lords and ladies of the realm, it is I, Charlie, master and creator of Ultra Confusion. You want Funko videos? I give you some Funko videos of the collections that I have amassed. So without further ado, let me show you a small collection, but complete, unfortunately, sadly. I'm not exactly sure why, of the following collection. And that, of course, is the Cowboy Bebop 20th Edition collection, which is 2 characters, N9, 2 high-class, amazing, must-have characters. And then Vicious, the bad guy. No Jet, no Faye, no Spike, no Bebop. I'm not exactly sure where to go with this. First of all, I can't believe Cowboy Bebop's been out that long. You should definitely watch the anime and the movie, which I think, what was they call it Cowboy Bebop the movie in the US, but in Japan I want to say it's like Knocking on Heaven's Door or something like that. Great movie, great show. Ein, out of the, Ein of course is the corgi. Ein is short for Einstein. Ein is why I wanted to have a corgi. I didn't end up with a corgi, which is sad, but maybe, you know, life is still going, so maybe one day I will have a corgi. And I'll tell you this, right here, right now, it's a promise. If I own a corgi, its name will be Ein. There is no other name for a corgi except for Ein, because Cowboy Bebop was literally my gateway anime to a shit ton of anime, and the first character that I truly fell in love with that was not of human background, sort of. I mean, in a way, if you watch this show, then you'd understand Ein is a little bit weird to try to say human background. But anyways, Ein, I love Ein. And if I were to own an Ein, that would be an Ein. A corgi as Ein. That's it. But anyways, unfortunately, this is the 2 from the Cowboy Bebop 20th edition, which is just still weird. But anyways, Vicious, Edward and Ein, that's the collection. Lords and ladies of the realm, it is I, Charlie, master and creator of Ultra Confusions. I have yet another Funko Pop collection to show you. And this one has to deal with another, I swear to God, I've watched a ton of Disney TV shows when I was growing up. This one is another Disney TV show. This one sort of kind of is a spin-off of DuckTales. There is a very common denominator in both of them. I still don't understand why this character is in one Funko Pop selection but not in the other. And that, of course, is the one and only Launchpad McQuack. Launchpad McQuack, of course, is part of the Darkwing Duck collection, which unfortunately there's only 3. There's more than 3 characters, of course, in the Darkwing Duck show, but of course you have your main character, well, your goofy sidekick, Darkwing Duck, your, I guess the best way to put it would be like this character, Gosling Mallard,
She's basically like, if you've ever seen Inspector Gadget, she's basically Penny, but in duck form. And then, of course, the main Avenger, the man who lurks in the shadow, who keeps all bad guys at bay, the one and only Darkwing Duck. So, another great TV series. I know that I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but Darkwing had an arch nemesis who was literally like, you took the colors, instead of like purple, it was like yellow and red. I want to call it like, it's not Negaduck, but something close to that. But anyways, it's a great series. You should definitely check it out if you could find it. But there's only 3 for this collection. Maybe there's more collections in this, but this is the base collection, which of course has Gosling Mallard, Launchpad McQuack, and Darkwing Duck. Lords and ladies of the realm, it is I, Charlie, master and creator of Vodka Fusion. I have been giving you Funko Pop collection videos, and I have stumbled upon something that slightly, it's hard to do. And that, of course, is that there are such things as Funkos that are one-offs, or they're the set by themselves. So instead of doing like one video per one Funko, I figured that I would throw this video together and give you, I guess, a look at the ones that stand by themselves. Now, of course, that number could change, but this is the first video of I don't know how many, but here you go. Ladies and gentlemen, here's some one-offs that you definitely should know about. So let's start off with the iconic, you have to have it, Bob Ross and the Raccoon. I love it. Bob Ross, the joy of painting. A must for any Funko Pop collector. Then, of course, if we're going to go, you know, like public broadcasting, we got to go Mr. Rogers from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, which, oh man, I grew up on him, and that was some good stuff right there. As soon as this Funko came available, I had to have it. Same with Bob. Now, let's see here. Where is, okay. Now this one, I had to have it simply because the guy's hysterical. I mean, there are so many. The thing is, the TV series hadn't been, there's not a lot of the TV series, but people basically believe that there's a shit ton of episodes of this, and this, of course, is Mr. Bean, which is just awesome. And you can't go wrong with all the awesome images on the back either. Now, let's see, what's the next one here? What's the next one off? Now, this one I got just because, well, I figured I hate this game. I really do. I want to punch people in the throat who play this game and don't cheat, because I sure as hell cheat. I make damn sure I'm the banker, and I slip myself a couple extra hundies. And that, of course, is Mr. Monopoly, which of course is that terrible game of Monopoly, which to this day I never actually played all of the rules. And then let's follow that up by, just because I have children and this guy is overly crazy, I have to have Olaf with kittens from Olaf's Frozen Adventure. I don't know why. I had to have it. It said Olaf, it said kittens. I've seen Frozen like more times than I can remember because my children love Disney movies, and so Olaf with kittens was a must for me. The next one is This one is kind of special in the way that I picked this up just past this gentleman's death. I do have quite a few other Stan Lees, but this one is the Stan Lee's Hero Initiative Funko Pop. It basically Funko has donated in honor of pop icons to Hero Initiatives. To learn more about Hero Initiatives and its mission to help comic creators in need, please visit www.heroinitiative.org. This, of course, is the one and only Stan Lee, which, rest in peace, Stan. Okay, now, there's a couple of, like, here's some one-offs. Now, of course, this person is part of other collections, but this one is specifically her own. That is Harley Quinn. As you notice on the back, like I said, these one-offs don't have a group. This is just, you know, like a, I guess like an all-star card type thing, but in Funko form instead of, you know, just a piece of paper. And then we also have Gwenpool, which is basically Gwen Stacy meets Deadpool, which I had to have because I love Deadpool and I love Gwen Stacy, and so together Gwenpool was born. Now this one I just recently got, and I want to thank whomever gave it to me. Okay, once again, if you are an amazing individual and you send Funko Pops to us, please, for the love of God, leave your name so I can give you the correct amount of thanks. But for whomever sent this to Ultra Confusion, thank you for the Batman 80 years first appearance special Funko Pop. Now there's one more, and this one's actually just it's like super duper close to my heart because it was made by probably my biggest fan, and it is of me, and that is the Ultra Confusion Charlie Hawkins Funko Pop. You can see I've got the red glasses. I'm rocking the headphones, the goatee, the shirt, and the pants. And this is a one-of-a-kind, you can't get it nowhere else, Funko Pop. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my current collection of one-off Funko Pops. I'm sure that it will grow, and when it grows, when there's enough, I'll probably do another video for you. But for now, this is what I got. Hope you enjoyed. Alrighty then, we've done them all, I think. Yes, we've done them all. Which means I'm gonna have a bitch of a time putting all these motherfuckers on the damn shelves that aren't on screen because, oh my god, one-offs. So hopefully you enjoyed watching me show you all of these Funko Pops. Excuse me. I think with that, maybe we should get some gaming in. What do you think, huh? You want to play some games, kid? Excuse me, man, oh man. I have the Peps. Okay. Let's see. I would love to play a certain game, but I don't know if it will work. But that hasn't stopped me before. All right, hold on a sec here. Switching to crappier audio for just a second. 1 second. Oh, come on. The audio is crappy. It's so crappy. It's because I have to get up and I want to talk, but I can't talk. And move around like I need to. Whoa, hello. Let's see. Seriously, one of these days, I'm going to have to get myself a new desk chair because the thing is like, it's slightly slanted. I don't know how else to say it, but it's slightly slanted. There you go. Okay, what was I looking for? Oh yeah, the game controller. You better see my game controller? Hello?
Is anybody playing game controller?
Game controller. Hello.
I know you're here. I can smell your fear through your toes.
Ow, damn it. That was my toes.
Do you listen to the words coming out of your own head? I don't. And to be honest, I'm surprised you do. There's so many cool things that can be had if you don't listen to the words coming out of your own head. But if you do, truly, what would you hope to discover that you can't discover anywhere else?
Seriously, where the hell is that game controller?
Did someone steal my game controller? Hello?
Shit, this is very dangerous. It's quite the. Oh my god, seriously? Is that thing seriously plugged in?
You just want to punch a baby in the face because it was plugged in the whole time.
You son of a bitch!
Okay.
Well then, isn't that fun?
Okay. For my fake stand.
Have no fear. I shall put everything. Oh no, don't finish that sentence. La 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 la.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I gotta move some of these so I can actually get back to my desk because I have basically put all the Funko Pops around the foot of my desk, which was great for recording purposes, terrible for actually being able to utilize anything other than the Funko Pops. So I have to put them all up rather quickly so I can get back to playing games. Cause damn it, I like playing games. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but sometimes isn't fast enough for some people, and other times way too freaking fast for others. That's how I roll, my friend. That's how I roll. Okay. Alright. Well, I recorded all of them. Now I just have to edit them and throw them online, and hopefully the audio quality was good enough that I don't have to punch myself in the face numerous times for screwing up. I literally just punched myself in the face for no reason. Or maybe I did have a reason, and I just don't want to discuss it right now.
Believe me, you're not missing much.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, hop. Okay. 1, 2, 3, up. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Only about 37 more boxes on the ground.
Oh shit, I missed one. Five more. There we go. Oops, wrong way. You try so hard to keep everything in a certain order, and then there comes that time where you're just like, you know what, F it. Just put on the damn thing. Figure it out later. I'm at that point. not that I don't care. It's just I know that this is going to change and whatnot, and so it's kind of fruitless for me to try to put it in a certain order because that order is always going to be fluctuating because that's what Funko Pops do, damn it. They fluctuate. Oh, I can almost see my desk. Or the bottom of my desk, I should say. Getting there, damn it, I'm getting there. So close, so very close. Okie dokie. Okie dokie artichoke. Okay, one more. Okay.
Now, Charlie, why are you doing it in such a weird pattern?
Well, I'm glad you asked. It's actually to break up the sound. It's actually beneficial if I were to do this the whole way. But I don't. But I should, but I don't.
Ha-ha! I'm so close. Oh, shit. I forgot about all those over there. At least I can see the bottom of my desk now.
Alright. The hell did I? There we go. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me again.
Ta-da!
Holy shit, did I actually do it? Is that all of them? Sweet. I did it, damn it, I did it. Alright, now. Let's see if I'll make this work. This is the last hour of the show. Let's see if we can get some gaming in. How about that?
Does that suit your fancy? It should.
All right, so we got here. Switch the mic back. And don't I look like the old cute? Got a little effect that my webcam's all completely. Fuck, I don't even remember what they. God damn. It's called Battle Chasers. Of course it is. Damn it. That's where I was holding off on that.
You dead meat.
Shit, wait a minute. Let's see here. Oh wow, that is a terrible place. Damn it. Just put me over here. Terrible place to put my head. Okay, so I am. Okay, so this guy. That's just to punch. Abilities. Warblade. Oh shit. Yep. Mother effer. Bye-bye, Earth Elemental. What's this? What's that? God dang it. Oh, there's nothing quite like playing a game where you use up all your damn potions, only discover there's a place that you could... Oh, that's a good. Well, funny, this guy's already lost. Bye-bye now. I will leave every time I use cave spider. Just wait. Don't let you beat up. I could have killed you just with a regular sword swing, but I don't want to be that big of a douchebag. What's this? How am I? Gotcha. what I'm talking about. Rage wave. Oh, come on. Oh shit, I'm gonna be able to kill him before he gets there. I just want to see Rage Wave, damn it. Defend. How am I looking here? Oh, yeah. You know what? Let's take out this elemental real quick. Okay. Fair enough. First. Oh yeah, we're going kick-ass style. The hell? Put him in defense. Damn, I thought maybe some dude hidden up there, or... No, this way. The tent is eerily quiet. A scrap of paper is pinned to the flap reading, "Gone mining." Pull the tent flap open. The tent is empty. Fuck it. Let's do it. This one actually can hurt a lot. Because the light cut can actually hurt. I mean, it hits heavy. Let's get rid of that fire. Of course, I left the light cut in here. Oh! That's a good mark. Nicely done. Great. guess that's the mine. How's that? Unretired enemy! Good shit. They're all different. How's that video working out for you? Huh. That didn't sound right. Magic defense will reduce the amount of magical damage taken. Duh! How many flint do I have? Because I'm pretty sure I just ran out of them. Damn it! Too short? 1, 2. Yep, too short. From the heart of the mountain, the spark that made the world shall light the mighty forge. Bend fire, bend steel, bend the ties that bind mortal to magic. Forge the tools of peace, forge the tools of death. Let the tools of men bring their fate. That gives you that warm, fuzzy feeling, doesn't it? The hell? I do not have that unique item that is required to truly set that forge ablaze. Need 2 more pieces of flint. Damn it. Alright, good to know. 2 more pieces of flint. Nothing happens. Whoa. Damn it. 2 pieces of flint. Be on the lookout for 2 pieces of flint. 2 pieces of flint. Just 2. Not 1, but 2. Not 3, 2. Just 2. Shouldn't be that difficult. Just 2 pieces of flint. I think that's truly, I mean, white, common, green, blue, purple, orange. I'm pretty sure that that's like the colors of the rainbow for every game now. Pretty sure. Could be wrong. Could totally be wrong. Treasure chest. What is railing terrain? Defense. Nope. I need you to be more. You're literally my tank. Oh shit. Dungeon time. Each hero has a unique passive skill, granting them a bonus in combat. You can check in the skills section of the compendium. Oh, I so want to leave right now. Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the dungeon after it had to load all that crap. Now I'm gonna make it load all the other crap back in. I have 2 extra flint. I'm going back to light those last 2 things on fire. Which of course is probably, well, now that you've done this, let's do that. But I don't know what that is until I do it, damn it. Completing a dungeon will cause time to pass, causing some things on the overworld to repopulate, refreshing vendor inventories and causing enemies to respawn. Why do I have to read them though? Shouldn't they automatically So that's what bothers the crap out of me. Like, oh yeah, I bought this book to do something, but I forgot to read it. Please tell me all the other torches are... Yes. I've probably done a very, very bad thing, but fuck it. Cry like a little girl. Get my ass beat. Oh shit, you just set us on fire. I'm reaching fog, fuck it. Shit. He's casting something. That could be good. Oh shit. Ooh, I fucked up big time. Yeah, but I'm not gonna last that long. Shit. Man, I'm a cocky FOB. Oh fuck, please don't cast again. This one? Shit. Oh, thank God. The moral of the story is, don't screw with this dude. Damn it. Now the question is, where's this going to put me? Excuse me. Good Lord.
Something interesting? Oh. Ah, welcome. Something
Yeah, go screw yourself. No, wait.
Something interesting? Close the door. Oh. Come in, I suppose. Yes, yes, leave. Okay.
Still here? Hey there. My shop is yours. Still here, welcome.
Interrupted my work. I'll be here.
What you will. Now it's just to keep regaining the money by beating the everyone's snot out of these. There's this run. sucks.
A warrior's greeting. A day for hunting. You're alive. A warrior's greeting. A day for hunting. Goodbye.
Oh man, I need more of those. Okay. There we go. Oh shit, God. I knew something looked weird. Come on, show yourself. Oops. Was that a little too much? Hands up. Don't need it just yet. Oh, dude. Bad idea. Excuse me. Hiccups. So close. I see that there's some hidden walkers over there. Yes. That's what I was waiting for. I think. I keep going though. Just save one, my friend. Oops. All right, I've completely cleaned out that area. Nobody read that, damn it. What is felt everywhere and seen nowhere can bring tears or relief that is the fuel of many instruments. What? What is feared by some, welcomed by a few, and sought by almost no one? It's weird. She's in the wrong place. There we go. That's creepy. Wait, what was that? What is this? Huh. Well, hold on. If I, okay, so gain one more point. So basically it just gave me 3 points. Which, is there really anything that gives you 3? Oh, I wish. Oh no, that's the one I already used. So I've got 4 mastery points to do it. Heal self for 39. Crit. First is... Okay, hold on. Alright, this one has 2.